Jai Gurudev, and thank you for meeting with us today. To begin, can you share the significance of the Rudram, particularly the Namakam and Chamakam in Vedic tradition? Jai Gurudev, certainly the Rudram, especially its two parts, the Namakam and Chamakam, is a crucial text dedicated to Lord Shiva. Namakam is primarily a form of praise, invoking different aspects of Shiva's divine nature, while Chamakam is a request for blessings and spiritual well being. Together, they embody the essence of devotion and the duality of reverence and desires for divine grace. That is fascinating. How is the Rudram traditionally recited? And what are the recommended rituals associated with it? The recitation of Rudram is usually done during specific rituals like homas or fire sacrifices and pujas worship. It is essential to recite it with proper intonation, as the musical aspect is believed to enhance the efficacy of the prayers. There is also a ritual known as Laguniasa, which involves a meditative alignment of the reciter with the deities. This creates a deeper spiritual connection and prepares the mind for the sacred utterances. Can you explain the meanings behind some of the key verses, especially in Namkam? For instance, the verse Namaste Astu Rudraya translates to salutations to you, O Rudra. Here, Rudra signifies a fierce aspect of Shiva, representing both destruction and renewal. The Namakam is replete with such verses that call upon various forms of Shiva, each representing different powers and attributes, inviting protection and blessings from all directions. And what about Chamakam? What themes does it convey? Chamakam is an invocation for blessings, emphasizing well being, prosperity, and protection from ailments. Each line is a request asking for health, wealth, and peace. For instance, it often repeats phrases like, May I have this, or let me attain that, creating a powerful connection between the devotee and the divine. This duality of praise and supplication is central to the Rudram's purpose. How does the Rudram contribute to the understanding of Lord Shiva? In the broader context of Hindu philosophy, the Rudram encapsulates the philosophical depth of Lord Shiva as a destroyer and creator, emphasizing the cycle of life and death. It teaches us about the transient nature of existence and the importance of surrendering to the divine will. Through its recitation, devotees are reminded of their place within the universe and the interconnectedness of all beings. In what ways has the practice of understanding of Rudram evolved in contemporary times? While the core remains unchanged, there is a growing emphasis on personal spirituality. Many individuals today engage with the Rudram not just through ritual but as a meditative practice. Workshops and online platforms have also emerged, making these ancient teachings accessible to a broader audience. This evolution signifies a shift towards a more personal and experiential approach to spirituality. Lastly, what message would you like to share regarding the practice of Rudram in today's world? I would encourage everyone to approach the Rudram with an open heart and mind. Its recitation is not merely a ritual but a pathway to inner peace and connection with the divine. In our fast paced lives, taking the time to engage with these sacred verses can provide solid strength and a deeper understanding of ourselves and the universe. Thank you for your insights. It's been enlightening to discuss the significance of Rudram with you. Thank you for having me. May the blessings of Lord Shiva be with you always. Thank you for joining us. The Rudram holds a special place in Vedic tradition. Can you share your insights on its significance, especially regarding the prostrations to Rudra? Jai Gurudev, thank you for having me. The Rudram is a profound hymn dedicated to Lord Rudra, who is often associated with transformation, justice, and the very essence of creation. Each line of the Rudram serves as a powerful invocation, addressing different aspects of Rudra's divine qualities. The hymn contains multiple prostrations to Rudra, referring to him as the one who dispenses justice and bestows salvation. How do these attributes reflect on the role of Rudra in daily life? Absolutely, Rudra represents the cosmic principle of justice. Yama, the Lord of Death, embodies the inevitable reality of change and mortality. By recognizing him in our daily rituals, we acknowledge the importance of righteousness and the cyclical nature of life. This remembrance instills in us a sense of responsibility and mindfulness in our actions. You also mentioned the connection to agriculture and nature. How does the hymn celebrate the natural world through these invocations? The Rudram beautifully weaves together the elements of nature and human existence. For example, the lines that praise him as the one who reigns over the rich earth and its harvest emphasize our connection to the land. Nature is a manifestation of divine energy, and by prostrating to Rudra in these forms, we express gratitude for sustenance and seek harmony with our environment. The hymn mentions various forms of Rudra, including his presence in sound, trees, And even in armies, what does this diversity signify? This diversity signifies the omnipresence of the divine. By recognizing Rudra in different forms, whether in the sound of drums or in the greenery of forests, we acknowledge that divinity permeates every aspect of existence. It is a reminder that the sacred can be found in both the mundane and the extraordinary, inviting us to cultivate reverence in all aspects of life. The invocation of protection against enemies, both internal and external, is a striking aspect of the Rudram. How is this relevant in today's context? In today's world, the idea of enemies can extend beyond physical adversities to include internal struggles, doubts, fears, and negativity. The Rudram serves as a protective shield, reminding us to seek strength and resilience. It encourages us to confront our challenges with the same valiance that the hymn attributes to Rudra, fostering a spirit of courage and perseverance. The hymn concludes with a plea for peace and abundance. How do these themes resonate with the goals of the Vedic Dharma Sansthan? Peace and abundance are fundamental to our mission. We aim to revive and preserve Vedic knowledge and practices that promote holistic well being. By engaging with texts like the Rudram, we foster a deeper understanding of our interconnectedness and the importance of living harmoniously. Ultimately, it is about cultivating a society that values compassion, wisdom, and respect for all life. Thank you for your insights. It is clear that the Rudram is not just a hymn, but a comprehensive guide for living a meaningful life. Thank you. It is our hope that more people engage with these timeless teachings, finding relevance and inspiration in them as we navigate our modern lives. Thank you for taking the time to speak with us today. Could you start by explaining the significance of the Rudram in Vedic tradition? Rudram, particularly the Sri Rudram, is a revered text within the Yajurveda. It consists of a series of verses dedicated to Lord Shiva, often referred to as Rudra. These hymns are both a form of worship and a means of invoking the divine blessings of Shiva, who embodies destruction and transformation. The verses emphasize the interconnectedness of all beings and the various forms of divinity that exist within our lives. It is fascinating that the text invokes so many aspects of divinity. Could you elaborate on some of the verses and their meanings? For example, the verses often start with Namo, which means salutation. This repetition signifies humility and reverence towards the divine. Each verse addresses different aspects of existence, from the bearers of weapons to the guardians of nature. By invoking these various forms, we recognize the omnipresence of Shiva in all facets of life. It seems like a profound acknowledgement of life's diversity. How is this text typically used in rituals? The Sri Rudram is traditionally recited during various rituals, especially during Shivratri and other significant ceremonies dedicated to Shiva. The chanting is believed to create a sacred atmosphere, purifying the space and the participants. Devotees chant these verses with intent and focus, invoking peace, health, and prosperity for themselves and the community. Are there specific benefits associated with the recitation of these hymns? Yes, many believe that regular recitation of the Rudram brings about both spiritual and material benefits. It is thought to enhance one's inner strength, protect against negativity, and promote a sense of peace and well being. The vibrations produced during the chanting are said to resonate with the energies of the universe, aligning the practitioner with the divine. That's beautiful. Can you tell us about the structure of the Rudram and its various Anuvakas? The Rudram is divided into several sections called Anuvakas. Each Anuvaka contains a set of verses that emphasize different attributes and forms of Shiva. For example, in Anuvaka 1, we see invocations of peace and strength, while later Anuvakas delve into the relationships between humans and the divine, highlighting themes like compassion, creation, and destruction. Each Anuvaka enriches the overall narrative of our connection to the divine. It sounds like a comprehensive spiritual journey. How does the Vedic Dhamma Sansthan work to promote in the understanding and practice of the Rudram today? We conduct workshops, seminars, and recitation sessions to educate people about the Rudram. Our goal is to make the teachings accessible to all, regardless of their background. We also encourage the younger generation to engage with these texts, emphasizing their relevance in today's world. By fostering an environment of learning and reverence, we hope to preserve this ancient wisdom. Thank you for sharing such valuable insights. It is inspiring to see how ancient texts like the Rudram continue to influence lives today. Thank you for your interest. It is crucial that we keep these traditions alive, as they offer profound guidance for our daily lives and help us navigate the complexities of existence with grace and awareness. Thank you for taking the time to speak with me today. Can you start by explaining the significance of Rudram in Vedic Dharma Sansthan? Rudram is a profound and ancient hymn dedicated to Lord Shiva, Known as Rudra, it consists of multiple verses that praise his many forms and aspects. This hymn is not just a prayer, it is a multifaceted invocation that encapsulates the essence of life, the elements, and the cosmic order. Each verse represents different qualities of Rudra, appealing to his protective and nurturing aspects. That is fascinating. I noticed that the verses include salutations to Rudra in various forms of nature. What is that? Why is that important? The verses highlight Rudra's omnipresence in nature, his connection to everything from barren lands to lush forests. For instance, when we say salutation to him in the barren land with saline water, it symbolizes his presence even in places where life seems scarce. This reminds us of the inherent divinity in all aspects of existence, reinforcing the idea that every element of nature deserves respect and reverence. How do practitioners typically engage with Rudram in their spiritual practices? Rudram is often recited during rituals and ceremonies, especially during significant life events. Chanting is believed to bring peace, health, and protection to the devotees and their families. The sound vibrations created by chanting are thought to resonate with the energies of the universe, creating a powerful connection with the divine. Can you elaborate on the themes of protection and healing that run through the verses? Yes, healing and protection are central themes in Rudram. For instance, verses invoke Rudra to safeguard families, cattle, and all beings from harm. The chant seeks to alleviate suffering and ensure well being, reflecting the belief that divine intervention can help mitigate life's challenges. In a way, it serves as both a personal and communal prayer, fostering a sense of security among practitioners. I've also read that Rudram addresses the duality of life, creation and destruction. How does that interplay manifest in the hymn? Exactly, Rudra embodies both the destructive and benevolent aspects of the universe. This duality is essential for balance in nature. The hymn acknowledges this complexity, invoking Rudra not just as a destroyer of ignorance and negativity, but also as a nurturer who brings forth growth and healing. Understanding this duality helps practitioners accept the challenges of life as integral to their spiritual journey. How do you see the relevance of Rudram in contemporary society? In today's fast paced world, the teachings of Rudram remind us to reconnect with nature and our inner selves. The hymn encourages mindfulness, compassion, and respect for all life forms. It serves as a call for harmony, urging individuals to cultivate inner peace, which can ripple outwards into the community. Many are finding solace in these ancient texts as they seek meaning and stability in their lives. Thank you for sharing such deep insights. Is there anything you would like to add about the practice of Rudram? I encourage everyone to explore the meanings behind the verses. Each recitation is an opportunity for reflection and personal growth. By understanding the hymn's teachings, one can foster a deeper connection with the divine and navigate life's complexities with grace and strength. It is a beautiful journey that invites everyone to participate. Thank you for your time and wisdom today. Your insights into Rudram and its significance are truly enlightening. Thank you for your interest. It is a pleasure, always a pleasure to share the beauty of our traditions. Thank you for joining us today. Can you begin by explaining the significance of Rudram Namakam within the Vedic tradition? Thank you for having me. The Sri Rudram Namakam is a profound hymn found in the Krishna Yajurveda, specifically in the Tatetriya Samhita. Its recitation is dedicated to Lord Rudra, a fierce aspect of Shiva who embodies the dual nature of creation and destruction. This hymn is both a prayer for protection and a means of invoking the divine energies associated with Rudra, making it pivotal in Vedic rituals. So, what are the main themes encapsulated in this hymn? The hymn is rich in themes of reverence, cosmic order, and healing. It acknowledges Rudra's various forms and attributes, seeking his blessings for health, prosperity, and the removal of obstacles. The repetitive invocations express both surrender and yearning for divine grace. Each verse acts as meditative prayer, connecting the devotee to the essence of Sri Rudra. Could you elaborate on some specific verses that stand out? For instance, the invocation Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya is a powerful opening that establishes the devotee's humility before the divine. It is a call to Rudra to manifest in one's life. Another significant verse is the one that states Yate Rudra Shiva Tanura Grohara, which acknowledges the fierce yet compassionate aspects of Rudra, emphasizing the transmitted power of his energy. How is the Sri Rudram Namakam traditionally utilized in rituals and worship? This hymn is typically recited during yajnas, pujas, and personal prayers. It is believed that chanting the Rudram not only purifies the surroundings but also enhances the spiritual aura of the individual. The recitation is often accompanied by offerings, and it is a common practice during auspicious ceremonies to invoke blessings and remove negative energies. What role does the repetition of verses play in its recitation? The repetition or japa serves multiple purposes. It reinforces the message of each verse, adds in focus, and helps cultivate a meditative state. The act of chanting itself is a form of vibration that aligns the mind, body, and spirit with the divine frequencies associated with Rudra. This practice is thought to lead to deeper spiritual insights and personal transformation. In what ways does Sri Rudram Namakam continue to be relevant in contemporary spiritual practices? Despite modern advancements, the core essence of Rudram remains timeless. Many practitioners today find solace and empowerment through its recitation, especially during times of stress or uncertainty. It serves as a reminder of the cyclical nature of life and the balance between creation and destruction. The spiritual principles embedded in the Rudram resonate with those seeking deeper meanings in their lives. Lastly, what message would you like to convey about the importance of preserving such traditions? Preserving traditions like the Sri Rudram Namakam is essential for maintaining our cultural and spiritual heritage. These texts are not just historical artifacts, they contain wisdom that can guide us in our daily lives. Encouraging younger generations to engage with these practices will ensure that the spiritual richness they offer continues to thrive, fostering a deeper connection with our roots and the universe. Thank you for sharing your insights. This has been enlightening. Thank you for the opportunity. May the blessings of Rudra be with you always. Say good day.